John F. Kennedy was a hero in the eyes of the American people. His courage, determination, and vision made him not just a president, but an icon. But those with great power always make great enemies. And sometimes enemies lurk closest to you. 1963 was a difficult year for Kennedy. The Vietnam War was escalating, the Castro regime in Cuba was still seen as a threat, and the Pentagon was aiming for a more aggressive military policy. But Kennedy was not ready for war. To make matters worse, some dirty operations that the CIA had been hiding from him had been discovered. One night while he was sitting alone in the White House, his private secretary, Evelyn Lincoln, walked in. He had an envelope in his hand. "Mr. President, this file has been left to be delivered directly to the Dimension." Kennedy opened the envelope. The documents it contained were a compendium of the Pentagon's covert operations, assassinations, control of revolutions, and illicit arms deals. There was only one thing underneath. If you stop these plans, you can bear it. Despite these threats, Kennedy did not back down. He turned to his brother Robert Kennedy and whispered these words secretly. "They have us there, but no matter what, he will ensure justice." But there was something Kennedy didn't realize. A traitor was hiding among the people he trusted most. Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson had attended a secret meeting with Pentagon generals and several high-level CIA officials. The purpose of this meeting was clear: Kennedy's dismissal. A CIA agent opened a file at the meeting. Inside was a detailed schedule of Kennedy's last weeks. Drawing attention to his visit to Dallas, he said, "This is a perfect spot. We must give a message to the public. We will show that no one will be allowed to go this far." Johnson paused for a moment, then added coldly, "No one is greater than a patriot, and that day has come." November 22nd, 1963. Kennedy got into an open car to greet his people in Dallas. At that moment, on top of an apartment building, Lee Harvey Oswald stood alert. But Oswald was just a pawn. The original plan was much more complicated. When the cortege approached Dealey Plaza, there was another assassin besides Oswald. On a grassy knoll, a man with his face hidden in the shadows was waiting with his rifle. The first bullet hit Kennedy in the shoulder. The second bullet hit his head. However, as the witnesses there said, the sound did not come from just one rifle, but from two different points. What happened next? Lee Harvey Oswald was immediately arrested, but was killed before he could be questioned. Johnson took the presidency, and the incident was closed. But years later, Kennedy's private secretary, Evelyn, leaked a secretly kept memo to the press. In this note, Kennedy wrote the following sentences: "You expect betrayal the most from those closest to you, but I will continue to fight for the people, no matter what it takes." Today, the truth behind the Kennedy assassination has still not been fully revealed. But there is one thing we know. The voice of a leader pursuing justice can never be completely silenced. If this story touched you, don't forget to subscribe and follow us for more history's mysterious stories. See you later.